Well, good morning, Lora Songster and Allison Schwartz. It's our pet preview of the week, and this is a fun one.
I love featuring this organization, and they do so much for a different kind of animal that we don't usually feature around here. But they gained popularity years ago as home pets, and the reality is they have some real special needs. And what ends up happening is people get them because they're tiny and cute and they oink. And they're so cute as little babies. They're cute as adults too, but they get a whole lot bigger than one would imagine. And they can be a lot more care than somebody realizes when they get them. And so they get them home, think they're so cute, and then suddenly realize they don't have the space, the time, the money, or the knowledge to care for their new pig. And so Pearls Preserve is a rescue organization that is dedicated to caring for these pot-bellied pigs that need some place to land after people have adopted them as babies and realize they can't care for them or fall into different life circumstances. And so Pearls Preserve is home to 110 pot-bellied pigs.
Wow.
And we are going to look at a video here of some of those 110 pot-bellied pigs. So cute. So cute.
Listen up, yeah, it's time to start it. And I know you got it. You with me, let's rock this party. All the girls on this side say, and all my fellas on this side say, tonight we're gonna fly high to the skies, 'cause we're gonna have a taste of the good life. Here we go, here we go, here we go up. We're gonna rock this night till it goes up. Yeah, we're gonna live a good life. Yeah, we're gonna do it all night. We're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. I saw you when you passed me by, girl. Listen, baby.
You know, I think we all have a soft place in our heart ever since the first time we read or watched Charlotte's Web for pigs.
Exactly. And they do have a pig named Wilbur because what good farm doesn't have a pig named Wilbur? But they do so much for these pigs. And what I didn't realize until I kind of started reading up on Pearls Preserve and kind of the care that is required for pigs, because I don't know, I have pigs of a different variety. And I started reading that farriers have to come out and trim their hooves and make sure that the hooves are nice and healthy. And they also, of course, require a lot of food and a lot of care there at their farm. And they also have 10 farm pigs in addition to these 110 pot-bellied pigs. So they have both varieties. And pigs can get really big. Pot-bellied pigs can get over 300 pounds. And so they're not, people get led astray that they'll stay little forever when you get them as these little tiny pig pups, I guess is what you call them. I don't know. Piglets. And when you get them, and then they start to grow and they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and they outgrow your home and you don't have a place to, and they love to root too. So putting them out in your yard, they love to root and dig holes. And so we love everything that our friends at Pearls Preserve stand for and all that they do for these pigs. So we're very excited to feature them, and they're in our roundup this month too. They are our desired charity this month. So be sure to always round up your invoice for Pearls Preserve this month.
And if you're saying, I want to do something, but I live in an apartment, you can sponsor these pigs and know that you're doing a good thing without, a bunch of holes in your backyard.
Exactly. So if you've always wanted a pig, we have a real creative way for you to get a pig. And we will post the link to Pearls Preserve so you can go in and sponsor a pig. And that way you can kind of follow the life of that pig, but not have to have them in your backyard rooting through your fence.
That's wonderful. And our Facebook Live, we're talking home cooking.
home cooking. And so a lot of people love to cook for their pets, but maybe don't have the time. We have gently cooked pet food here in our freezer section that you can add as a topper on their kibble, or you can feed as a diet by themselves. And so we're going to be talking a little bit about that tomorrow on my Facebook Live.
A lot of great information, Allison, as always. And we'll be featuring Pearls Preserve on our show tomorrow morning in the 7 o'clock hour. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, Laura.